Om Shri Sai Ram. Today I am narrating a story told by Sri Ramakrishna Paramhans. He said that the Mahabharat war was over and the Pandav princes they had won the war, and now Yudhishthir was the king of Indraprasth. After all this has happened, Arjun, who was a great devotee of Lord Krishna, somehow he got a little bit of ego. It sometimes happens, even with good people, those who are really good. Sometimes they do get a little bit of arrogance and a little bit of a feeling that whatever good is happening in their life is because of their own karma, is because of their own self. So Arjun also fell prey to this episode of egoism. So he was already Lord Krishna's cousin, he was already his friend, and he was also his devotee. But then he started thinking that why did Krishna choose me? Why is Krishna so close to me? It is because there must be something special in me. I must be special. So he kind of started feeling that I am the chosen one. And Lord Krishna, because he is omnipotent, he is omnipresent, and he is omniscient, of course he knew this, that what Arjun is thinking. Lord Krishna knew exactly what was going on in Arjun's mind, and he decided to set the matter straight. So, the next day, Lord Krishna asked Arjun to accompany him for a walk. So, both of them went for a walk in the woods early in the morning, and the weather was fine and everything was merry. And as Krishna and Arjun were walking, Arjun suddenly spied a Brahmin. Now, this Brahmin, he was sitting a little distance away from these two, and he seemed to be chewing some very dry grass. It was very dry grass, yellow in color, absolutely lifeless. So when Arjun saw this, he understood that this Brahmin is into such deep tapasya, he is into such deep tapas, penance, that he has given up everything, that he is not eating food, he is not even eating plants and vegetables and fruits. Normally, people who do penance, they give up all kind of tasty and cooked food, but they do eat the plants and they do eat the leaves and fruits. But this guy, he has given up everything and he's just chewing straw. This is very dry grass. So he must be such a great tapasvi. So Arjun was admiring the Brahmin, and as he was admiring the Brahmin, he suddenly saw that there was a sword at the Brahmin's waist. Now this surprised him. So Arjun asked Lord Krishna, Krishna, look at that Brahmin. See, he has got a sword at his waist. I really wonder what's going on there. A guy who has given up everything, who is not eating any food, who is just chewing dry grass, why does he have a symbol of hatred and violence with him? Somebody who doesn't kill even for food. Why is he killing people with a sword? Because that is what the sword is a symbol of. It's a symbol of hatred and violence and anger. So this puzzled Arjun. Krishna said, let's find out. Let's just go there. So both Krishna and Arjun, they went to the Brahmin. Arjun bowed to the Brahmin and he asked him, Ki, I admire you so much. I saw you eating the dry grass. So I really want to know why you are carrying a sword. When you have given up everything, you have renounced the world and you are doing such severe penance, why keep a sword with you? So the Brahmin said, it is because I have to punish 4 people. Arjun asked, really? You have to punish 4 people. Why? And the Brahmin said, it is because these 4 people keep troubling my God. They keep troubling my Lord. They are 4 troublesome people. They are wicked. I have to punish them. So Arjuna also got a little upset, at the thought that there could be 4 people who are bothering such a good man. So he asked him, pray tell me, let me know. Who are they? Tell me their names. The Brahmin said, okay. So he said, the scoundrel number 1, the first person whom I want to punish is Narad Muni. Now Arjun was taken aback because he had expected the name of a wrongdoer, somebody who is wicked, somebody who is like really evil. So he was taken aback to hear Narad Muni's name, and then he asked, why? Why do you want to punish Narad Muni? And the Brahmin said, Narad Muni, he keeps saying Narayan, Narayan All the time he's doing japa. He's doing japa, naam smaran, and if he's not doing that, then he's playing his veena and he's singing bhajans. My poor Lord Vishnu, he cannot rest for even a minute in Vaikuntha. All the time he has to stay awake because every minute, Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. That is how Narad is going on. So my Lord can't even sleep because of him. He's such a wretch, this Narad. I have to punish him. Arjun said weakly, okay, and who is number 2 on your list? So the Brahmin said, number 2 on my list to be punished is Draupadi. Now Arjun was really shocked and he said, Draupadi? But she is sinless. She is a woman who has never sinned. She is blameless. How can you find fault with her? What has she done? The Brahmin said, oh, no, 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 don't take that high tone with me. That woman has committed some sins. Don't you say she is blameless. Do you know what happened? My Lord Krishna, he was going to sit down for lunch. The plate was ready. The royal meal was ready. The queens were there to serve my lord. And suddenly she started calling him out of the blue. There she was in Kamyak Van and she was in some trouble because Durvasa had come there and she had to feed Durvasa and 10,000 of his disciples. So she started calling my lord and she said, Lord, please come, please help, please come. And so my lord, he didn't eat even one morsel of the plate that was served for him. He just got up and he rushed to help her. And that is not all, that he went hungry. She also fed him her leftover food because she had been given the Akshay Patra. And the Akshay Patra was never empty till she had eaten. So that day Draupadi had taken her lunch, but a little bit of rice and some methi leaves, fenugreek leaves, they were still there, the sabzi that she had made. And so Lord Krishna, he ate that little rice and that methi ki sabzi, which was Draupadi's jutha leftover food, and he ate that. And then suddenly Durvasa's hunger was appeased, and all his disciples were full. But look at her. She made him eat her leftover food. What a wretch. She has to be punished. Arjun swallowed. Then he said, may I know the third name? So the Brahmin said, yes, of course. The third one on my list to be punished is Prahlad. Arjun asked why? What has he done? So the Brahmin said, you can't imagine the trouble he has given my lord. Sometimes he gets my lord crushed by elephant's feet. He gets him trampled under them. Sometimes there are big cauldrons of hot boiling oil, and my lord is drowned in those cauldrons. He has to save Prahlad from those cauldrons of oil. He has to save Prahlad from being trampled under the feet. Who do you think take Prahlad's place? It is my lord. While Prahlad is all safe, healthy and hearty, who do you think is taking the brunt, bearing the brunt of all these problems? It is my lord. And if that is not enough, Prahlad even asked him to come burst open a pillar, a solid pillar of stone. He asked my lord to burst open the pillar and come out and, show his magnificence. Constantly he is bothering my lord. Arjun said, right. And he said, may I know who's the fourth one? And then the Brahmin said, fourth is Arjun. Now Arjun was really taken aback. And then he said weakly, but why Arjun? What has he done? Brahmin said, look at the audacity of this man. Just look at his sheer audacity. Arjun, he himself sat in the rath, in the chariot. He himself was sitting in the chariot as if he is a noble king. And he made my lord the Sarathi. My lord became his driver. He was driving around Arjun while Arjun was actually fighting the war. Who did he think he is? To make my lord his driver? Is my lord a driver? Should he serve Arjun? Is he Arjun's servant? What does Arjun think he is? He has reduced my lord to such a state. Of course he has to be punished. Arjun was mulling over these words. And then all of a sudden he realized what play was going on here. And then he understood. Oh my God, I had become a bit of a fathead. I had that notion that, oh, I am the chosen one. There must be something special with me. It is because I am so special that Krishna likes me so much and is doing so much for me. But now I understand. First of all, I am not even number one on this Brahmin's list. I am number four. There are three devotees ahead of me who are much, much higher. And secondly, it is not the devotees who are important. It is the Lord who loves his devotees so much. The Lord's love is so strong and it shines so bright that that is what is important. And that is what we should focus on. Jai Sai Ram.